Hi guys, happy Sunday and welcome to another video. Before we proceed, please note that none of my videos are legal advice. If you are looking for legal advice, please go and consult with your legal advisor or whoever that you deem fit. And yeah, consult an attorney. By the way, I'm AsandaNtini and I am an admitted attorney. Let's speak about how does the assets or the estate of somebody who has passed on interstate without a will. We spoke about not having a will on my last video. Now let's speak about what actually happens to their assets. Who gets them? Like in the Okay, let's speak about that. Okay, so the first person that's considered when a winding up an estate of an interstate person is the spouse. Now, a spouse, there are many people that call themselves spouse, but they are not. There are people that are spouses and they actually are, but obviously everyone is measured according to like meeting the requirements of being a spouse. If you want me to do a video on that, let me know. I will not don't let me know. That's the next video I'm gonna do, whether you want it or not. Anyways, yeah, so the first person to consider is a spouse, and that spouse will obviously will then inherit 50% share of that if they are married in community of property plus child's share, which and then whatever that's left is for the children if there are children. If they are not married in community of property, they are entitled to a child's share. All right, and then that's that. And then the second portion, the second people that are considered are the descendants. Who are descendants? Descendants are all the children of the deceased person. Whether it is somebody who is illegitimate, a child you guys didn't like, if it is a child, and descendants according to the act include adoptive children, obviously unless the adoptive child doesn't inherit from their natural parents, that's a different story. But yes, it includes adoptive children. Whether you don't like those adoptive children, you don't like the illegitimate children as you call them, they are descendants and they are very much as entitled to the inheritance as all of the children that were born of marriage, children that you guys liked, children that look like you, children that don't look like you. If they are children of the deceased, they are entitled to inherit. Then the next person that would inherit would be the parents of the deceased, should they be that there actually are no children. If you are predeceased by not by like you don't have children and then you happen to have parents, then they inherit. Obviously if you have children, you didn't have children but they are their step-highs and all of that, that's a different story. They could inherit. Those are their children's children, but that's a different story. So now let me not lose track. If you then have parents, both your parents are surviving, predeceased are not predeceased, and you don't have descendants, your parents will equally get the inheritance. But if one of your parents is alive and the other is not, their children will get the inheritance, one of the other ones. So say for example you have your father, like I don't have a father, so my brother would then inherit my half of my mother's of my estate, and then the other half would go to my father's children if I did not have a will, but I do have a will. Anyways, yeah, I do. I'm just putting that out there. So that's what happens. And if it so happens that okay, your father did not have any children or all the children are then predeceased, it's only one parent that's left, then all of the assets go to the one parent that's alive. That's how it goes. The only time that the next blood relatives get in Sisi is if all of these people are not available. You don't just automatically get stuff because ubhuti saspila naye. No, that's not how the law works. No. stop claiming izinto zobhuti benu zosis benu simply because they are there. Anyways, to protect yourself, do things like a will. And the best thing that I always say, maybe consider having a trust. It eliminates all of these things, all of these pressures, because you've already done a trust while you're alive and you've declared, and things have been going according to what will continue going according to how they were going while you were still alive. But anyways, that's not advice. If you are looking for advice as to what exactly should you do with your estate, go and consult and get the proper advice. Have a good week and bye.